Hello, is my gremlin still working? I think so. Alright, we good. Hello! It's me, Meesh. Welcome to the Meesh stream. How is everyone doing this evening? Thank you all for joining me. Oh my goodness. Let me get caught up in the chat. Indeed, it is the Grom. It's one of those PNG tuber streams. Let's see. Who is here tonight? Oh my goodness, there's so many people. Thank you all for joining me. Mahadris, can we get a shout out for Pubis OK? Welcome Pubis, aka Aki, my good friend and fellow podcaster, co-host of the Post Ponies podcast, which you should all check out. Hello Maury, welcome. Please don't bully me. Hello Midnight Keeper. Hello Mahadris, our loyal mod. Hello Gromlin bot. Everyone, I have the bot working again. We can do like shout outs. We can do the Discord command. You can join our meesh cord. Hello Wigimus, welcome. Mods, can we get a shout out for Wigimus? They are an awesome guitarist slash recently turned streamer. Go check them out, they're wonderful. How is everyone doing this evening? All right, hey, we're gonna do some math. I haven't done one of these streams in a long time, and it's entirely possible I've forgotten how to stream. This is probably gonna be even more scuffed than usual. Oh, heck yeah! We have our first unwanted bot of the evening. Our mods are very quick on the draw. Wow. Good job, Mahadris. Yes, use those mod powers. Yo, Aki, let's go. Alright, hey. I hope you're all ready to do some math this evening. I haven't done one of these streams in like a year. I don't know how long it's been. But we're gonna kind of pick up where we left off, where hopefully I can remember how to do some of these problems. This book has not moved from my desk where I left it the last time I did one of these streams. So what I think we're gonna do is to review some problems I've done before. I have a bunch of these circled here. These are either problems I got wrong the first time, just ones that I thought were kind of interesting. We're gonna do some math together tonight. I don't know, guys. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm making this up as I go along. But let's get into it. All right. So, also, how is everyone? It's been like so long since I streamed. Wiggs, how are you doing? Are you excited for Anime Boston? All right, we're gonna do a math problem here. Also, is this readable for everyone? Candid niche is the best niche. Yes, this stream is 100% unrehearsed. I've switched from my Ace Attorney soundtrack to my royalty-free, safe-for-stream music. Recanti is cool as always. Let's welcome our second mod slash my lovely GF, Recanti. Oh, mods, can we get a shout-out for Recanti? Yes, Candied Mish. Oh my god, I would be the saltiest candy. Alright, so we're gonna try this problem here. So we got this function. Oh man, wouldn't it be great if I remembered how to write? Okay, so we have this function, y equals the square root of x squared plus 2x minus 1. And we want to find the derivative of this function. Oh my god, L, welcome. Mods, can we get a shout out for 7eandra? My friend L, 1/3 of the Melanated Council. Check them out, streaming every other Tuesday here on twitch.tv. Jujitsu, look at this nerd, indeed. Oh man, I probably should have turned off my redeems. Oh my god, Mivlia, welcome. Mods, can we get a shout out for Mivlia? Awesome punk skunk VTuber who does not like capitalism. Oh, I hurt you too. Alright, hey, we're gonna try and remember how to do math. And also remember how to stream. Oh my goodness, is this a first time viewer? New Woofy Wowofy Chan. Welcome. We are glad to have you. Hello, Newfie. Welcome to the meesh stream. Oh my goodness, I'm like overwhelmed. I didn't expect this many people to show up. Now I'm nervous about doing math. Alright, so, to review what we were doing last time. Also, Elle, how are you doing? I feel like we haven't talked in like forever. Oh, your internet is acting up. Oh no! I hope, well, it can't be worse than Toby's. I hope you're doing well. Alright, so, to review what we're doing here, we have this function y equals the square root of x squared plus 2x minus 1. And we want to find the derivative dy dx. So what the heck does that mean? So, you have some function here, right? This is just an example. But if you were to graph this function, and you had, your x-axis and your y-axis, if this were, y equals the square root of x, it would look something like this. Of course, this function's a little more complicated, but I don't know off the top of my head what this would look like, but it would look like something. Something kind of similar to this. And we want to find the derivative, which is kind of a measurement of how fast this function is changing, right? So you can see here, it's increasing kind of quickly, and then as you go forward, it kind of levels off, and it's increasing more slowly. And that's it. That's calculus. That's what we're doing. Alright, so we're going to get a little bit more precise than that. Instead of just saying like, hey, it's kind of increasing quickly here and then it increases more slowly later, we're going to find the actual function. And that is called the derivative, and that's what I'm going to do right now. As soon as I'm done stalling and drawing pretty pictures and explaining things, I'm going to do it right now. Okay, so first step is we're going to rewrite this because finding the derivative of the square root would be a pain in the butt. But luckily, we know some rules about exponents, so we know that taking the square root of a function is the same as raising it to the power of 1/2. Right? So then to take the derivative, we're going to use the power rule. This thing is going to come down like that. 1/2 x squared plus 2x minus 1 to the power of minus 1/2. And because this is a negative exponent, I'm going to move this into the denominator, and I'm going to get 1 over 2 square root of x squared plus 2x minus 1. Am I done? No! I've bamboozled you. There's more. We gotta take the derivative of the inner part. That is called the chain rule. I remember math. Guys, you remember math? Remember mag? Okay, so what's the derivative of the inner part? 2x. Mahadris remembers mag. Hell yeah, chain rule, you're right. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna be fancier. I'm gonna write this directly in the numerator. Right? So this is gonna be 2x plus 2. I think that's it. I have to rewrite this. Can't really erase pen. I will remember math. Will it remember me? Maybe. Okay. Hey, oh no! We got another redemption. Cat ears on her. Oh, I really should have turned off my redemptions. So Mahadris redeemed Salt earlier. Which... oh, I can't actually do this. See, you thought I was joking. I always keep this next to my computer. This is the good stuff here. Not just for athletes anymore. Electrolytes, man. You need them to do math. Yeah, you can refund Maury's points. I'll put on the cat ears. You'll have to take my word for it, though. Oh, well, I'm getting the cat ears. Tell me, did I do this problem right? Sad news, everyone. I couldn't find the cat ears, so I had to put on the Jolteon ears. Oh, can I put these on the Gromlin? Hold on. Hold on, chat. This is gonna be worth it. Whoop! Oh yeah! Jolteon Gromlin. Alright, well that was fun. Whoop! And now the Gromlin went back to being very small, like me. Chat, we have fun here. Wigimus, you've been using the salt. How do you like it? All right, we're gonna look up the answer to this. This is A7. The answer was A. Which is X plus 1 over Y. Mother hecker, that is not what I got. Okay, so they claim the answer is y equals, or dy dx equals x plus 1 over y. But we know that y equals this whole thing here, right? And we see that again in this problem. So I think I can rewrite this. Hold on. So we're trying to make it look like this, x plus 1 over y, right? So I can rewrite this as 2x plus 2 over, aha! Because y equals this whole thing, which we see in the denominator here. That's just going to be 2y. And then I go 2. For 2y. And that cancels out. Boom! Mahadris, you were right. Oh my goodness. We just got a whole bunch of gift subs. Hello, Jerbear. Hey, it's Jerbear. Welcome to the meesh stream. Thank you so much for the 10 gift subs. That was very generous. You went to college with me. My goodness. Jerbear, how did you find the meesh stream? Sorry, my stream is more scuffed than usual. Okay, to peel back the curtain a little bit here, I'm in this weird state where, like, I'm like signed in. Hello, Autumn Queen, welcome. I'm in this weird state where, like, I'm signed in to Twitch in, like, my web browser, but not through, like, Streamlabs. So I have to keep switching windows here. Anyway, you can't actually see this, but I just want to let you all know that this stream is, Hello, Jeremy. Welcome. Am I doing limits or derivatives? We are doing, we're doing derivatives. Sorry. My brain is not operating at full capacity today. But I'm glad you're here with me, relearning math. Alright, we're gonna try another problem now. It's gonna be great. And I just bumped my camera. Alright. Yes, every problem, we have one tool in the toolbox, and that tool is L'Hopital's rule. Alright. Also, Jeremy, what brings you to the meesh stream this evening? We're glad you're here. How did you discover the meesh cosplay Twitch? Oh boy. Well, you have to tell me later. You should join the meesh court if you're not already. We can catch up. Wigs has a low-tech startup for their streams. What's your low-tech startup? I have to stream from my phone and interact with the chat through my tablet. Oh man. Twitch oil? What? Okay. Every streaming setup is scuffed. It's true. Alright, hey, here's another problem we can do. Also, I usually get like 2 viewers. I love that like 15 people show up like the night I'm like bumbling my way through trying to remember how to do basic math. Okay, we're gonna do y equals ln e to the x over e to the x minus 1. We're at a bar. Which bar? Where are you now? Also, chat, please be responsible. Remember, don't drink and derive. That's a terrible pun. Yes. Alright, so we're gonna try and find the derivative of this function. So I'm pretty sure that if y equals the natural log of x, then the derivative is 1 over x. Meesh, want to hear a lame calculus pickup line? Absolutely, I do. Okay, so we're going to start by doing 1 over x, but x is like this whole inner part here. Hello, Spaceberry, welcome. We are, in fact, doing homework. Well, not really. I graduated a long time ago, so nobody even made me do this homework. This is just what I do for fun. No, this is me trying to relearn things I might have forgotten. Hey girl, are you an integral function? I want to find the area under your curves. That's a pretty bad pickup line. Hey, so the first step we're going to do is we're going to take the inverse of this inner function. So we're going to do e to the x minus 1 over e to the x. But then, because it's the chain rule, we're gonna take the derivative of this part. Heck. Alright. This feels like there should be an easier way to do it. It's grown-up fun. Oh, man. Jeremy, it's too bad you're not here for, or I'm doing my PNG tuber tonight. It's too bad you're not here for one of our live, like, actual streams where I appear on camera. Because then I usually, start the stream off by making a cocktail. Wouldn't you use the quotient rule with that problem? Yeah, so I think you start out, you do like that derivative of the outer part, but then the quotient rule comes in when you get to like the inner part. So here's what I'm gonna do. Now I'm gonna do the quotient rule, which means it's gonna be, we're basically using the quotient rule to take the derivative of this part here. So it's gonna be e to the x times the derivative of the top part, which is e to the x. Right? Then I gotta subtract. Oh, this is gonna be stupid, isn't it? Hold on. Yeah. So, Jujitsu, I did the bottom squared. Because you square that and it's e to the 2x, right? So that's just your exponent rules. But doesn't this numerator just work out to be 0? So I think the whole thing would be like 0, but that can't be right, because then the function is never changing. Mahedra says returned with drink. Yes, my girlfriend is the square root of -1. Nope, I messed that up. Alright, we're gonna try this again. You go to bed now. Good night, Spaceberry. Thank you so much for stopping by the meesh stream. Okay. We're gonna try this again. Right. If you put root beer in a square cup, it becomes beer. Yes. Okay. Jujitsu, I did something wrong, but we're gonna fix it now. Okay. Here's the part where I do the quotient rule, but I do it the right way. There's the right way, the wrong way, and the meesh cosplay way. Which is just the wrong way, but faster. So, this becomes e to the x times the derivative of the top part. That derivative is e to the x. But I got lazy with the second part, because I didn't write out the whole thing. So this is really e to the x minus 1 times e to the x. And that whole thing is over the denominator squared, right? So e to the 2x. Yes, the max power way. Oh my god. I'm glad somebody gets my ancient Simpsons references. Okay, now it's time to cancel some stuff out. So this is e to the 2x. Right. Minus make sure I don't do this wrong. Okay, so that's gonna be minus e to the 2x minus e to the x. Right? So then this cancels out, but we're left with this. So this whole thing is e to the x over e to the 2x, right? Capitalism? Wait a minute. Oh my goodness. Jeremy, did you just gift even more subs? That was too generous. You didn't need to do that, but thank you so much. For those just joining, my good friend Jeremy has gifted 20 total subs tonight. Old Man Windbreaker. I don't know who you are, but I like your username. Alright, So, we're going to simplify this now. So we have an e to the x over e to the 2x. And I think what you can do in this case is you have a base of e in both cases, so you can subtract the exponents, right? So x minus 2x is negative x. So that whole thing becomes 1 over e to the x. I'm going to cross out this term, right? So then we multiply these together. And here you add the exponents. So I'm getting e to the x minus 1 over e to the 2x. Guys, do you think I did this right? Hello, happy Mother's Day. Welcome. Is that a homework? Kind of. It's like a self-imposed homework. Chad, do you think I got the right answer? Jeremy, thank you for yet another gift sub. Alright. Is that even one of the possible answers listed here? Okay, that's not even one of the answer choices. So I think I messed up. Either I messed up or I gotta do some more math to get this to look like one of the answers. So let's try this. I'm gonna write this as two separate terms here. We're gonna do e to the x over e to the 2x minus 1 over e to the 2x, right? Alright, hold on. I'm going back a few steps here. If I back up to this step, that's e to the 2x. So we get minus e to the x over e to the 2x. It's minus 1. Over e to the x. Jujitsu says I have to write out the first part by pulling the denominator out. Hold on. I think that's a mistake right there. So that's actually minus e to the x plus 1. Alright guys, I give up. Hold on. Nui says I messed up a step in factorization. Did I? I probably did. Maury says the answer is 7. Alright. What if I factor out an e to the x? Guys, I'm gonna try one more time before I give up. Well, we're gonna skip that problem and try another one. Yeah, Mahadris, I deserve that emote. Mahadris, what did you get? Is there a model answer for those questions? There are like multiple choices here. Right? So that's the problem I was trying to do. So I think I need to make my answer look like one of these. But I gave up. What did I get? I got a drink. Ah! Alright, we're gonna try another problem. Okay, y equals the natural log of... Alright, natural log of secant x plus tangent x. Maury could do shots of rum and play Fortnite. Heck yeah. Maury, what kind of rum are you drinking? Also, Jeremy, if you're still there, what are you drinking tonight? What are you drinking in Cambridge this evening? Alright, so the first thing we're gonna do, because this is a natural log. Aw, you're so sweet, Wigs. What is POV juice? Alright, so, because it's a natural log, we're gonna start by doing 1 over the whole inner function here. Secant x plus tangent x. Pineapple, orange, banana. Wait, is that like a common acronym? Should I have known that? Pog juices, pineapple, orange, guava, poggers. Okay, now I'm going to... Yeah, thank you, Newfie. Like, I'd never heard it before. Maybe I'm just a Philistine. Alright, hey, now we're going to take the derivative of this inner function here. And you get to watch as Meesh tries to remember the derivative of secant x. I think it's secant x tangent x. And then the derivative of tangent is secant squared, if I remember correctly. Okay, wait. Maury, you're gonna make it catch on. Like fetch, you're gonna make it a thing. Okay, so once again, we have a multiple choice question with like 4 answers, and my answer doesn't look like any of them. But that's okay, because we can do some more math. We can always do more math. And POV juices fetch. Oh my god, Maury, that's an awesome use of the Gromlin debated emote. Oh my god, since like 20 people now have like gift stuff, let me see those emotes. Drop your favorite Gromlin emote in the chat. All of our emotes are drawn by my lovely GF Ricanti. Okay, check this out. We're gonna rewrite this, but I'm gonna factor secant x out of the numerator. She's just like me, for real, for real. God, I want to dye my hair blue so bad. Okay, so secant x times tangent x plus secant x. Right? But now, you get the denominator. And here's the neat thing, is I get to cancel this out. So I'm just left with secant x. Gotta have blue hair. I think that's the right answer, right? Check it out. We got multiple choices. Secant x. I think that's the right answer. Chat, I'm gonna look this up. A11. The answer should be A. Do you think I'm right? Oh, heck yeah. It's A. Autumn Queen says that answer is correct. Yes. I'm gonna make you a secant X on the beach. Okay, I see another problem here. You're already fact-checking me? Wait, Autumn Queen, how are you fact-checking me? Did you do this problem out by hand, or did you punch it into like ChatGPT or Wolfram Alpha or something? Be honest, did you do this problem? Alright. I see another problem here. Through photomath. You cheater. But I appreciate it. Thank you for checking me. We don't use those tools here in the meesh stream. We are just here for honor and for the love of the game. What am I talking about? Alright, I'm gonna do another problem. I see one that involves more like exponents, like e to the x type functions. So I'm gonna try and redeem myself. I know. That is actually pretty nice how it shows you the steps. We're here for the thrill of the kill. Heck yeah. Okay, it's going to be e to the x minus e to the minus x over e to the x plus e minus x. So this looks like one of those problems where a lot of things are going to cancel out. So let's just start doing the quotient rule and see what we get. I only did 5 math classes back in high school. You know what's funny is, like, I think I would do worse in business math than I would in calculus. I'm not very good at business. My stream is not a profitable business. I had to do my taxes recently, and I looked at how much I earned from streaming on Twitch, and then compared it to, like, how much I spent growing my, like, Twitch channel, and, like, compared to, like, buying, like, lights and Gromlin stickers and other stuff, like, my expenses were greater than my profits. Which I guess means my profits were negative. Greater than my revenue. Autumn Queen, what's the difference between revenue and profit? I told you I'm bad at business math. Newfie asks, how often do I stream? Not often. But thank you for following me. Thank you for being a loyal meesh stream follower for over a year. Yeah. LOL is the right answer. No, I'm going to try and stream more regularly. I almost didn't stream tonight, but then Ricanti convinced me to, and I'm very glad she did, because I'm having a lovely time hanging out with all of you. Yeah. Yeah, Ricanti, that sounds right. So my profits were negative. Alright, so I have a feeling things are going to cancel out here, but I'm just going to start doing the quotient rule and see where I end up. Oh my god, Mahadris, that would be... I don't know. I don't know if I'd want to stream D&D yet. Everyone can tune in and watch our buffoonery. Okay, so we do the denominator times the derivative of the numerator. Right. Oh, Maury, you're so sweet. Maybe we should. Always be streaming. Okay. E to the x minus e to the minus x. Right, times the derivative of the denominator. E to the x minus e to the minus x. Okay. And this whole thing squared. Oh boy. All right, I got a lot of multiplication to do here. Business girl. Become an anti-capitalist business girl. A girl boss. Welcome to the meesh stream where we gatekeep, gaslight, and girl boss. And do math. Okay, so this whole thing is e to the 2x, right? Guys, I gotta do a foil. This sucks. Alright, first, outer. E to the 0, inner. Plus e to the 0. E to the minus 2x, right? Matrix. Gaslight, gatekeep, Gromlin boss. Oh my god, I love that. Okay. So now we're going to add more exponents here. E to the 2x. Plus e to the 0. Oh, wait. It's actually minus e to the 0. Inner minus e. Newfie says a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. Yes. That is if you are squaring a binomial, I believe. Y'all, did you know that the Pythagorean theorem is just a special case of the law of cosines? It's true. Hey. How do I do this freaking problem? Okay. Plus e to the minus 2x. Okay, now it's time to cancel out some things. Whew, thank goodness. This e to the 2x cancels with that e to the 2x. E to the 0, of course, is just 1. Right? But this cancels with that. This cancels with that. And thank... Oh, fudge. That was minus a negative, wasn't it? We know this cancels with this, but these things don't actually cancel. So what I think we're left with is e to the 0 plus e to the 0 plus e to the 0 plus e to the 0. Do you know what all this equals? 4 times e to the 0. Well, e to the 0 is 1. Yes! So the numerator is 4, I think. 4 over e to the x plus e to the minus x. That whole thing squared. God, I hope this is one of the answers. It is. Check this out. 4 over e to the x plus e to the minus x. Quantity squared. Guys, do you think we got the right answer? Emotes in the chat if you think we got the right answer. I hope we did. That was so much multiplying. Alright, A12. The answer should be C. Autumn Queen is giving us the heart, Gromlin, so she has faith. A12. Is it C? It is! God damn it, we're good. Chat, are you having fun doing math together? I am. The gears are grinding. You know what really grinds my gears? Excessive math in my math problems. Okay. Good news, everyone. You're having fun, Wigs? That actually means a lot to me. I'm glad. Okay. Hey, here's another problem we can do. Y equals 1 over 2 sine 2x. Okie dokie. So, we could either do this using the quotient rule. Yeah, you know what? Let's just do the quotient rule, why not? So our numerator is 1. Of course, the derivative of 1 is 0. Which means a lot of things are going to cancel out. I'll start with the denominator because that's easier. We'll just square this whole thing. Okay, so it's going to be 2 sine 2x. Right? That times the derivative of the numerator, which is 0. So that's going to cancel out. Okay. Then, Newfie says, give me some sine x cosine x. Is that easier? It might be. Oh, is that one of those trig identities? Are you saying that sine x times cosine x equals 2 sine of 2x? You might be right. Okay, here we go. Sine 2x equals 2 sine x cosine x. So that might be true. Does that make the problem easier, though? Alright, well, you know what? We'll do it both ways, and we'll see if we get the same answer. And if I don't, I'm blaming you, Newfie. You'll be in my area in a couple weeks. Will you be in my perimeter? What brings you to Meesh's area? Ah, well, that would explain it. Hot dujitsu in your area. Yeah, just call 1-900 dujitsu. Okay, so it's going to be minus 1, which is the numerator, times the derivative of the denominator. And the derivative of the denominator is going to be 2 cosine 2x times 2. So I guess I could have just written 4 cosine 2x, but whatever. Alright, so I get 4 cosine 2x times, then I'm going to square the denominator here, right? So that's 4 sine squared 2x, and then the 4's cancel out. So do we think this is one of the answers? It is not, which means I gotta do some more math to make it look like one of the answers. So this is the same as cosine of 2x over sine 2x times sine 2x. Right? And cosine over sine can be rewritten as cotangent. To peel back the curtain, I'm trying to make the answer look like one of these answers. It's true, you'll also be in Wig's area. Okay. So this is cotangent of x over sine x, which is the same as cotangent of x times heck, what's 1 over sine? Cosecant. Right. Oh, I forgot a minus sign. Whoops. Okay, so I think the answer is A. you think we'll be right? This was problem 15. It's A! Good news. We got the right answer. Chat, did you all get that? I think I might do one more problem and then take a break and go refresh my beverage. I know. Oh, but you know what? Let me by Newfie's request, let me try and do the problem the other way. Cause you said I gotta scroll up here. You don't like how they did this problem? I don't like how they did this problem either. Alright, so you said that hold on. So you said sine 2x equals 2 sine x cosine x. Okay, so I'm going to try and do this problem a different way and see if I get the same answer. So in this case, y equals 1 over 2 wait a minute. It's actually going to be 1 over 4 sine x cosine x. Okay. So, let's do the quotient rule. So the first term's going to be 0. And then it's going to be 1 times the derivative of the denominator, which is going to be 4 cosine x right, cosine x times cosine x plus sine x Newfie. I'm skeptical about your method of doing this problem, but I'm going to try it. We're going to see if I get the right answer. It's fine. Okay, so this whole thing gets divided by the denominator 4 sine x cosine x. Square that whole thing, right? So what the heck does this equal? Minus 4 I think I got an unbalanced parentheses here. This is gonna be a compile time error. Okay, this is cosine squared x, right? Minus sine squared x. Divided by 16 sine squared x. Cosine squared x. Okay, so what does this all mean? I have no idea. Alright, this means sine squared x minus cosine squared x divided by 4 sine squared cosine squared x.
Every day we escape, losing all of our faith. We can't live this way. Feel me slowly fade away. Feel me slowly fade away.
Alright, don't worry, I can work with this. We know that sine squared of x plus cosine squared of x equals 1. Which I'm pretty sure means that sine squared of x minus cosine squared of x. This is some real. We've gone so far off the rails on this problem. Mahadris, I need you to be like my math DM and like railroad me, like keep me like from straying too far from the plot here. No, I think I can do this. So this whole thing is gonna equal minus 2 cosine squared of x. It's a journey, yes. Life's a journey. Life's a garden. Dig it. Oh man, you don't have the Gromlin map emote. I'll have to fix that. I think I had to rearrange some of my emotes given the limited number of emote slots that I have. Guys, I need to make partner so I can get like more emotes. Alright. So if I replace the numerator with minus 2 cosine squared of x, does that help us? Well, let's find out. Okay, so you can cancel out the coefficients there. I can cancel out cosine squared x. So I get minus 1 over 2 sine squared x. Chat, is this anything? It is a much nicer answer, but is it a correct answer?
Take me away from home. Show me all the places I've never known. And we'll chase
Well,
the night. Race all of these broken dreams in flight.
alright. I'll tell you what, chat. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna use one of those graphing calculators to check this and see if it is in fact the same answer. And I'm also gonna get up and stretch my legs, maybe refresh my beverage. While I'm gone, Wigimus, you're in charge. Alright, BRB.
Up here, we're free, bound only by frozen memories, lost in time, racing all these broken dreams tonight, and we'll fly. We'll fly away, away, away. Yeah, we'll fly. Oh, we'll fly.
Hello! Welcome back, it's me, Meesh. Heck yeah, return of Meesh. Alright. Hello Mahadris, hello Wiggs. Alright, we're gonna do some more math. So, I'm moving on to the next section of problems here. These ones are a little trickier, because it's not just a function like y equals something of x. It's like, you'll see. We'll try it. It'll be great. Okay, so we got this function, x cubed minus y cubed equals 1. And we want to find dy dx. And here's how we're gonna do it. So, we could do some algebra to isolate y and take the cube root of both sides. But don't think that's the right, well, I don't know. I don't think that's the right way to do that. That might not give you all of the solutions. So we're gonna do this. It'll be great. Okay, so that's 3x squared minus... Oh boy, let's... Is this a thing I'm allowed to do? If this works, this is called implicit differentiation. And if it doesn't work, sorry. Okay, so we took the derivative of all these terms, but wherever you take the derivative of something involving y, you throw in this dy dx. And now I isolate that. So I can cancel out these 3's, and dy dx equals x squared over y squared. Is that one of the answers? Let's see. Okay. It actually is one of the listed multiple choice answers, which gives me a little bit of hope. Chat, do you think I did it the right way? If so, the answer is C. A21. Okay, good news, that is the right answer. Although I have to admit I'm not 100% sure why that works. I'm gonna ask one of my friends about this later. Someone who's better at math than me. Although I did get the right answer. So maybe I should give myself more credit. Wig says, even if you didn't do it correctly, you can do the American thing and insist you were right the whole time. Yes, never show weakness, never admit you were wrong, never apologize. That's the Gromlin way. Actually, you know what? Now I'm kind of curious. I'm going to do that same problem, and I'm going to do it a different way. See if we get the same answer. If we do, this is the right answer. X squared over y squared. So let's see. I'm going to say y cubed equals x cubed minus 1. which means that y equals the cube root of this. Or it's the same as this raised to the power of 1/3. Right? So, dy dx is 1/3. It's going to be x cubed minus 1 to the power of minus 2/3 times the derivative of the inside, which is 3x squared. Newfie asks, was the answer correct? No. I'm sorry. I know, I was disappointed. It was my fault! Actually, you're right, it is my fault. Okay, we're doing a new problem now. I'm gonna keep doing some maths here. 3x squared over 3 cubed minus 1. Okay, so those 3's cancel out. So that looks promising. So, you might not believe me, but I think this is actually the same answer. Because we know that y cubed equals x cubed minus 1, and we see there's an x cubed minus 1 here. So, oh wait, I goofed. The minus sign shouldn't be there. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this x cubed. This is the real like globetrotter algebra. You're gonna watch some real razzmatazz here. I'm gonna take this x cubed minus 1, and I'm gonna replace that with y cubed. So we get x squared over y cubed to the power of 2. Oh my god, chat. I think this is gonna work. To the power of 2/3. And check this out. The 3, the y cubed and the y to the power of 1/3 cancels out, and this equals x squared over y squared. Look at that. X squared over y squared. It's the same answer. We did the problem 2 different ways and we got the same answer, and that's pretty awesome. Ta-da! Aw. Thank you, Newfie. Thank you, Wiggs. You're so sweet. Isn't math wonderful? All right. Hey, let's do some more problems. Okay, I'm gonna try one more of these like implicit differentiation problems, cause I did one problem. And my life, is your life a problem? Relatable. All right, I'm gonna try at least one more of these. Because if I get one problem right, it's possible I just got lucky. But if I get 2 problems right, then maybe I know what I'm doing. Let's find out. Does meesh know what they're doing? I don't know. Okay, we're gonna do this problem now. One moment. So, got 3x squared minus 2xy plus 5y squared. Right? And that whole thing equals 1. So, yeah, if I got 2 problems right, I'm very lucky. I'd be like rolling like 2 nat 20s in a row. You can do it. Chances are 1 in 400. Alright. So, implicit differentiation. This is... I still don't really understand this, but I'm gonna try my best. This term right here, this is gonna be a problem. Because it's got an x and a y. I don't love that.
I see you staring from across the club. It's in your eyes looking me up and down. The feelings rising. I want your body on mine. No other place to go. It's in the air. Can you feel our lust? Your hands running down my body, burning. Oh, when we're flying, music as it's gliding. For me, you feel like home, home. You feel like home. Ooh, you feel like home. The night is taking us somewhere else. The journey leads us to the stars above. I see the colors, treat me like no other. I've never felt so warm.
Okay. So I did my best. I think the way this works is the derivative of 3x squared is 6x. The derivative here, you can do this, but you write in your dy dx. This middle term is, I don't know. I feel like I'm making this one up as I go along. let's see what happens. So we do minus 10y plus 2x. So I got 6x over this whole thing, minus 10y plus 2x. Alright. Good news, chat. I don't actually know what I'm doing. I want to skip this problem. That's a problem for later, meesh. I'm gonna circle this one in red. Clearly, I don't actually know what I'm doing. But we're gonna do one more. And maybe I'll actually get the right answer for this one. Alright, so I'm doing problem 29 here. If a point moves on the curve x squared plus y squared equals 25, then at point 0,5 find the second derivative of y with respect to x. This problem seems tricky, but maybe it's not as bad as it seems at first. We're about to find out. Chat, if I get this right, this might be our last problem for the evening, so please get excited. Hey, chat, here's a question for you all. Do you know what this graph looks like? X squared plus y squared equals 25. Who in the chat can tell me what this is a graph of? First one to get it right gets 50 gromlin bucks. It is, in fact, Mahadris is correct. It's a circle. Newfie, you are also correct. It is a circle. Yes. So when you have this formula, x squared plus y squared equals r squared, where r is the radius, 25 is a perfect square, which means this is a circle centered at the origin with a radius 5. I'm going to draw this for you right now. Circle. Whoop. 5. So that's what the graph looks like. This is your x-axis, and this is your y-axis. Okay. Why do we need to know this? Because we're looking at the point 0, 5, which is here at the top of the circle. And we want to find the d squared y dx squared, the second derivative of y with respect to x. So basically, the problem is saying you have this circle, and there's a point that's kind of moving around the circle here. And we want to know what its second derivative is, which is... geez. So the first derivative would be how quickly the point is moving. So I guess the second derivative is its acceleration. How quickly it's accelerating or changing speed or direction. So let's try this problem and see what we get. Okay. So I'm just gonna start taking derivatives and see what happens. 2x plus 2y dy dx equals 0. Why is it 0? Because the derivative of any constant is 0. And 25 is a constant. Okay. So we can isolate this term. Dy dx equals minus 2x over 2y equals minus x over y. Super. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's the first derivative. But we're looking at this specific point. So at that point equals 0. Right? So it'd be like minus 0 over 5, which is 0. And that actually kind of makes sense. And I'll tell you why. Hello, McCall! We are in fact math-turbating. God, this is like mathematical self-flagellation. I need like a safe word for this problem. Ah! Okay. So, this does actually make sense because you have this point, and it's kind of going around the circle like this, right? So when you get to the top of the circle, it's moving like this. And that's the tangent line. So the rate at which y is changing is, in fact, 0. Now that's wonderful, but we're not looking for dy dx. We're looking for the second derivative. The derivative of this. You know what? Screw all of this. I'm just gonna do it again and see what happens. Because that's how a second derivative works, right? So we're gonna take the derivative of this. I'm gonna say 2 plus 2 d squared y dx squared equals 0. Which means that second derivative of y with respect to x is minus 2 over 2 equals minus 1. Is that even one of the answers listed? McCall, do you think I got the right answer here? We got a point moved around the circle. When it gets to the top of the circle, the point 0.5, what is the second derivative? A29. Alright, so according to the answer key, it's D, which is minus 1/5, which is not 1. Okay, we're going to try this problem a different way. I think I'm right up to this point, where I do the first derivative. Which is to say dy dx equals minus x over y. So, minus x over y is, I was going to say it's a function, maybe that's not accurate. It's something we can take the derivative of. But it's not something I know how to take the derivative of. Chat, this would probably be a more fun stream to watch if I did problems I knew how to do. But that's not how you learn. You learn by banging your head against the wall doing problems you don't yet know how to do. So, aw, thank you, Newfie. That means so much to me. You're such a sweetheart. Alright, hey, we're gonna try a different problem here. Okay. This looks like a problem. Aw, Wiggs, you're too sweet. Okay, I'm gonna do this one here. We're doing A23. Okay, so we have sine x minus did I do that right? Sine x minus cosine y minus 2 equals 0. So, get ready for some implicit differentiation. So, derivative of sine x is cosine x. Cool. And the derivative of minus cosine is plus sine. It's going to be plus sine of y, but because there's a y in this term, we got to throw in a dy dx here, which is, of course, what we're trying to solve for. Minus 0 equals 0. Right? Because the derivative of a constant is 0. So I can just cross that out. Now we're going to isolate the dy dx. Right? I think that's what we need to do. Here's how we're going to do that. Okay. We get dy dx equals minus cosine of x over sine of y. I was tempted to simplify this to like cotangent x, but that doesn't work because this is actually a y, not an x. Is that one of the answers? Minus cosine of x over sine of y. Aha! Alright, chat. I think they're trying to trick me with these answer choices here. This is what these calculus books do, because they're very tricky. And I should actually, hold on a second. I should give credit to the author here. We're using AP, the Barron's AP Calculus 15th edition, written by Dennis Donovan and others. Doing this for educational purposes. We're only using a small subset of the problems here. If you are the copyright holder of this book, just ask me nicely. I'll take this stream down. Hello ABSP. Welcome to the meesh stream. So we are now going to continue solving this problem. So here's the answer that I got. ABSP, I'm glad you joined us. We're trying to solve for dy dx using implicit differentiation. So I got dy dx equals cosine x over sine of y. And that is not one of the answers listed here. They have this one, cosine x over sine of y, without the minus sign, but I think that's a trick, because this is one of those tricky problems. That's not right. I was tempted to choose that answer. I'm like, well, maybe I had a minus sign that's wrong, but I don't think that's right. I think we have to rewrite this, right? I can rewrite this as minus cosine x. And when you have a sine y in the denominator, you know that the sine of y equals, 1 over sine y equals the cosecant of x, CSC x. So, this, is that one of the answers? Minus cosine x, cosecant x. Yes, I think the answer is C. Chat, do you think I'm right? ABSP, do you think I'm right? We're about to find out. Alright, this is problem A23. I think the answer is C. Heck yeah! C. We did it, chat. We got the right answer. And that is where I'm going to stop for this evening. That is all the math I care to do. Thank you to everyone who joined me this evening. Please don't leave. Stick around for the raid. We're going to raid someone. Yeah, ABSP, the negative threw me too. I was like, but that's what they do. They give you, they're tricky with their multiple choice answers because they like give you ones that look kind of close to the right answer but aren't. And then you gotta do more math to get the right answer. Anyway, good night, Newfie. Good night, ABSP. Good night, Wiggs. Good night, Maury. Good night, Mahedris. Please don't leave. Stick around for the raid. We're gonna raid one of my friends. You can tell them it's a meesh raid. You can drop a bunch of emotes. Hold on, can I do this? Hold on, this is gonna be really cool if it works. Oh, miss you too, Maury. Maury, you're so sweet. All right, hold on. I'm gonna drop something in the chat right now. If you're one of the lucky people who got a gift sub tonight, you can use this. Okay. So, you all can copy this to your clipboards, and you can drop it in the chat once we start the raid. And I'm gonna let you know who we are raiding right now. Alright, we're gonna raid my friend Index Page. She is an awesome VTuber slash voice actor. Tell her that Meesh sent you. The raid is starting now. We're gonna do it. We're raiding. Wait, we're raiding in 8 seconds. Ah, man, I always forget there's a delay. Thank you for joining me on the Meesh stream. Thank you to Jerbear for the gift subs. We're raiding.
Starting off the fight right. Burn, motherfuckers. Oh, hi, Meesh. What a time for you to come on in. Welcome on in, Meesh.
Thank you for the raid. Oh, welcome, raiders.
My name is Index Page, Spirit of the Library, and patron of its namesake. Make you find your book at this place. How was your stream?
Also, if this intro isn't clear to you, I'm a 15-year-strong voice actor.
I'm also an author and an artist. Thank you for stopping on by. How am I not fucking following you? Get followed. Okay, so I have to focus on hitting all of them. Guys, land side again. Take a sip of water.